Well, dogs don't like I'm by my food plot, but this is really interesting. The talked about the food plot and how the planting, how we did it and what we did, and it's coming up really nice. Wow, I'm really pleased how it's coming up. But what the interesting part is, the deer are already in here feeding on it. Now I notice that there's a lot of bare areas where we missed the seed. But where we did plant, it planted pretty darn nice. And so, neighbor's dogs. But, so I could see strips, literally, where, as you could see here. But this has come up better than I've ever had later, and it still has time to go. Gee whiz. I gotta chase these dogs out. Okay, the dogs left. So as I was saying, there are strips where it didn't plant, like you could see right here, that it is barren where it just missed completely. But then look at that over there. So it's really good. He finally called his dogs off. Okay, now it'll be quiet. So, I don't know why, but you can see we just missed the whole strip. But then there's other, and same thing, there's strips, but there are some places. But all in all, I'm really happy because of the size of the plant. Now we haven't had rain in 2 weeks, and we don't have more, and we're in a drought, and it's actually doing pretty good. The spacing is good. Happy with that. And it just that it didn't plant everywhere, which we'll learn for next year. I don't know, we'll have to see why, but happy with that. And like I said, the deer are already in here feeding, and that's usually not till later. They'll feed on this, but then when you get the heavy frost, then they'll feed more, so it gets sweeter after the frost. So okay, well, that's encouraging. And now next project here is going to be, I want to take the drone. I haven't flown the drone in a while, and we're going to get the drone up in the air. So, talk to you in a bit. Well, I came to the other food plot because I got to do some updating with the drone before I can get it in the air. So came to look at the smaller one, and it's the same thing. There's some strips where it didn't plant, but I'm seeing some signs that are pretty interesting here now. So, deer tracks all over here. But here's an interesting thing, which hopefully you can see, is turkey dusting. Oh, and then there's a feather. So, another feather. And I know there's 7 hanging around pretty steadily. Another dusting bed, another dusting bed, another dusting bed. So they definitely are using it. A lot of deer tracks. I don't know how well you could see that, but deer tracks everywhere. So they are starting to feed on the brassicas now. The other field must have more moisture, but deer tracks and feeding on the brassica. So over there, see it's coming up a little better, more moisture. And but this is interesting. Fall colors, and it's September, but we've had a drought. We're in a drought, no rain for a while. Once maybe in the last 2-3 weeks, and this whole week, another week, 2 weeks of no rain, maybe some on the weekend, few days away. So, wow, pretty. I'm just afraid that all this leaves will fall off before the frost even comes, and we have an early fall as far as color's concerned. So, Okay, well, but at least the food plot is working, and we'll see if we can get this drone up in the air here soon.